I'm smoking right now. Weed makes me pleasant. It helps with my art, create music and shit. But not only that, it just makes everybody and everything more tolerable. When I'm in traffic driving, I let anybody cut me off and I won't give a shit. Let me be sober as fuck though when you cut me off. We gonna have a problem, motherfucker. I'm taking license plates, I'm cutting you off, and I'm flicking you off. Just for common courtesy. But anyways, I remember this one time I was hanging out with my homeboy on a date. And the only reason he could go out with this chick was if he had a friend come with him. So I was like, fuck it, I'll take him for the team. I didn't know I was going to be playing against a whole nother fucking team. My homeboy got his chick got 3 sisters and all them bitches fat. Now keep in mind that like I'm a little dude and like these are like beach ball bitches. So we driving to the hotel because we finna do some things and shit. And these bitches' car get stuck in the mud, cutting through a fucking field. It's Houston. It was under some construction where they live. So these hoes' car get stuck in the mud and my homeboy is like, yeah, I'm happy I get the car out the mud. So he get behind the wheel and he start flowing the gas. The girl's car sink deep into the mud. I'm looking at this shit from my car like I know what this nigga doing. He flowing the gas, making the tires spin out in mud going everywhere. But these girls don't see because they standing aside. So he like, y'all can push the car. And I'm like, nah, B, I'm good. I took a shower today. Got on this nice white t-shirt. And mud just don't mix with it. So there's 3 fat girls like pushing the car. It's like they trying pushing this shit. And here go my dumb ass with a camcorder on the side, just like, yo, I'm gonna be on World Star. 3 fat bitches stuck in the mud. So one of the girls saw the shit and she was just like, yo, fuck you, what you doing? And I'm like, yo, I'm minding my business, I'm taking a selfie. This before selfies, so she wasn't familiar with that term. She was like, I think you're recording this. And I was like, no, I'm not. So she threw a handful of mud at me. And I was like, bitch, you stupid. And then that was like the levee breaking. Because I called one fat girl a bitch and stupid. That was like 3 times 2, that was 6. So all 3 of them bitches got 2 insults. And then they just came at me. I got jumped by 3 fat girls. I ended up running through a motherfucking field. No lie. White t-shirt, all muddy and shit. Because a bitch, she's hit me and then smeared mud on me. You got my little short ass, I'm just running. I'm running on my cell phone. I'm calling my homeboy. I'm like, man, pick me up. I got 3 fat bitches after me. So I get tired of running because my homeboy bitch ass ain't gonna pick me up because he was hollering at a fucking sister. I get in the middle of the street. I'm surrounded by these bitches like a motherfucker in the jungle. Like hyenas swarming in on the goddamn antelope. So I'm just like, man, fuck it. The only thing I think in my head is Craig from Friday. I take my belt off and I start swinging at these bitches like a lion tame. I'm like, back up, bitch, back up. And I hit one girl at the belt buckle, and she punched the shit out of me. Boy, I was crunk as shit for about 2 seconds after I hit her with that belt buckle. And then that girl, she took that shit like Queen Latifah. I'm talking about the belt buckle hit on the chin, and then she followed up with the bow. I got hooked by a fat girl, and I just ran down the street. No questions asked. I called my homeboy up from the next neighborhood. I was like, man, I don't know where I'm at. I'm finna map quest it and get the address to send it to you. Homeboy picked me up rolling, laughing at my bitch ass. I was like, man, why you ain't help me out? He was like, why you call that girl a bitch? I was like, she ain't had no reason throwing mud at me in the first place. He's like, but yo, why you was recording them? And I was just like, I see where you go with this. I see where you going. Pointing fingers and shit, baby.